Chronic stress isn't just something you think about. It leaves real fingerprints on your body. Over time, it can wear you down mentally and physically, and research links ongoing high stress with higher risks for serious issues, from heart problems to depression, and even a shorter lifespan. But here's the good news. There's a simple, science-backed practice you can start using right away, and we'll share it near the end of this video. Stick with us, because it's one of those small changes that can make a big difference. Let's be honest, the world doesn't exactly slow down. For busy professionals, stress reduction isn't optional anymore. It's a key part of protecting your mental health and keeping a healthy lifestyle when your schedule is packed. This video is for executives, healthcare workers, tech leads, anyone who's carrying a lot and feeling it. We're going to break down a practical stress-less routine and explain why it matters not just for your mood, but for your energy, focus, productivity, and even your gut. Along the way, you'll get clear, evidence-based health tips you can actually use, from nutrition and movement to simple mindfulness tools. Before we jump in, quick favor. If this kind of science-backed, real-life advice helps you, hit like and subscribe to Lean Art Health. We share practical health tips on nutrition, mental wellness, gut health, and more without the fluff. And drop a comment with your go-to stress strategies or questions. We read them, and your input helps shape future videos. Why does a stress-less routine matter in the first place? Because chronic stress doesn't stay in the background, it gets into everything. When you're under pressure nonstop, your body keeps pumping out cortisol, and that can throw multiple systems off balance. Over time, that kind of stress can mess with your natural sleep-wake rhythm, leave you sleeping poorly, and make your immune system less reliable. And it's not just sleep. When your stress response is switched on for too long, it can affect nearly every part of your body, your mood, your digestion, your energy, even your heart. That's why people under constant stress often feel more anxious or down, deal with stomach issues, and feel wiped out even after resting. Stress hormones can also dial down immune function and drive more inflammation, which makes you more vulnerable to getting run down. The end result is usually the same: less focus, lower productivity, more burnout, and that always-on-edge feeling, like your body never gets a chance to fully recover. So building real stress resilience isn't just about feeling calmer today, it's about protecting your long-term health. Here's the good news. You don't need a complete life overhaul to start shifting things. Research from major health organizations shows that small, consistent lifestyle changes can help. A few daily habits can support a healthier cortisol pattern, improve sleep, strengthen gut health, and help your nervous system ease out of constant fight or flight. So let's break down 6 evidence-based habits that can form a simple, realistic, stress-less routine. Number 1, get morning light. Set your day up right. One of the easiest upgrades you can make is stepping into natural light soon after you wake up. Even 10 to 15 minutes outside can help your body set the clock for the day. Morning light tells your brain it's go time, supports a healthier sleep-wake rhythm, and can help keep cortisol on a more natural schedule. And when sleep improves, most people notice their mood and stress tolerance improve right along with it. Try this. Tomorrow morning, have your coffee by a bright window, or better, take a quick walk outside. Skip sunglasses for the first couple minutes if it feels comfortable, and don't stare at the sun. You're just letting daylight do its job. Number 2, move every day. Burn off stress the smart way. Exercise isn't just good for you, it's one of the most reliable ways to help your body process stress. Movement helps clear out excess stress hormones and boosts chemicals in the brain that support mood and focus. And you don't need an intense workout to get benefits. A brisk 20-minute walk, a short strength session, or gentle yoga can still make a real difference. Try this. Treat movement like a meeting you don't cancel. Add a 10-minute walk after lunch, take movement breaks between calls, or aim for 30 minutes of moderate activity most days. If you're starting from zero or you have medical concerns, check with your healthcare provider. But for most people, moving a little more is a safe, high-impact place to start. Number 3, use mindfulness. Calm your nervous system on purpose. If your mind feels like it's running in the background all day, mindfulness can help you hit pause. You're not trying to empty your mind, you're training it to stop spiraling and come back to the present. Over time, that can support a calmer baseline, especially for people who live in high-pressure environments. Try this. Take 5 minutes in the morning or after work. Sit comfortably, focus on your breath, and when your thoughts pull you away, they will, gently bring your attention back. Apps and guided tracks can make this easier. And if meditation isn't your style, try progressive muscle relaxation, gentle yoga, or any practice that reliably settles your mind. If you're dealing with severe anxiety or trauma-related symptoms, it's also worth getting guidance from a qualified mental health professional. Number 4, consider adaptogenic herbs, but be smart about it. Some herbs, often called adaptogens, have a long history of use for stress support. Ashwagandha is one of the most studied, and research suggests it may help support stress and anxiety levels for some people, including improvements in cortisol-related markers in certain studies. Others like rhodiola, holy basil, or ginseng show potential too, although results can vary. Try this. If you're curious, talk with your healthcare provider before adding supplements, especially if you're pregnant, nursing, taking medications, or managing a health condition. Natural doesn't automatically mean risk-free. Think of herbs as supporting tools, not a miracle fix, and choose reputable products if you decide to use them. Number 5, eat for a calmer brain and support your gut while you're at it. What you eat can make stress feel heavier or lighter. A diet built around whole foods, veggies, fruits, lean proteins, healthy fats, and fiber gives your brain the raw materials it needs to stay steady. Nutrients like magnesium and omega-3s may play a role in mood regulation and inflammation, and your gut matters here too. The gut-brain connection is real, and research suggests that gut-friendly eating patterns, fiber plus fermented foods, may support perceived stress in some people. Try this. Add one gut-supporting food each day, yogurt or kefir at breakfast, a serving of beans or lentils at lunch, or fermented veggies with dinner. Keep an eye on ultra-processed foods, heavy sugar, and too much caffeine. They can make energy and mood feel more chaotic. Hydration helps too. If you have digestive conditions or special dietary needs, a registered dietitian can personalize this in a way that actually works for you. Number 6, use breath work, your fastest reset button. Here's the simple habit that often works quickest: controlled breathing. When stress hits, breathing tends to get shallow and fast, which keeps your body in high alert. Slow, deep breathing does the opposite. It helps signal safety to your nervous system and can shift you toward a calmer state surprisingly fast. Try this. Use a simple pattern like 4-7-8. Inhale 4, hold 7, exhale 8. Do it for 5 minutes. The next time you feel overwhelmed at work, step away for a moment, take a few slow cycles, and let your body settle before you jump back in. If you feel lightheaded, slow down or return to normal breathing. Over time, a daily 5-minute breathing practice can build real stress tolerance, and it's something high performers across demanding fields rely on for a reason. What we just uncovered is almost too simple, but it's powerful. Your breath can be the fastest way to calm your stress response. That's the key takeaway. The teaser from the beginning, it's controlled deep breathing. We're wired to chase complicated solutions, but sometimes the most effective tool is the one you carry with you everywhere. Research suggests breathwork can start shifting stress signals in your body within minutes. So the next time a deadline is tight or something blows up at work, you've got a clear move. Pause, slow down, and take a few deep, steady breaths. And when you combine that with the rest of the routine, morning light, daily movement, mindfulness, solid nutrition, maybe a calming herbal tea, you're not relying on one trick. You're building a full toolkit. Because the truth is, there isn't one magic fix. The ultimate stress-less routine is really a set of small, science-backed habits that work together to protect your mind and body over time. You can't remove every stressor in a demanding job, but you can change how your system reacts to it, and that's where the power is. And honestly, that shift is huge. Instead of feeling like stress is running your life, you start building real resilience. You're teaching your brain and body, day after day, that it's safe to come down from high alert, that not every email, meeting, or notification is an emergency. Over time, you'll likely feel less reactive, think more clearly under pressure, and sleep more deeply. That's the real win. Not just less stress, but the calm confidence that comes from knowing you can steady yourself when it matters most. All right, let's bring this home with the most practical takeaways. First, small daily habits really do add up. Getting a bit of morning sunlight and taking just a few minutes for deep breathing or a short meditation are easy wins you can start as soon as tomorrow. Second, when you take care of your body, your mind settles too. Regular movement and a gut-friendly whole food diet create a baseline that makes you naturally more resilient to stress. And third, pay attention to your signals. Build in real recovery time, whether that's a few calm breaths between meetings, a quick walk outside, or simply protecting your sleep with a consistent bedtime and fewer late-night screens. The key is to keep it realistic. Stress resilience is built over time, not overnight. You don't need to change everything at once, and honestly, that usually backfires. Pick 1 or 2 habits, make them easy, and let them become part of your routine. Those small, consistent changes can strengthen your mental health and your ability to handle pressure. And here's the reassurance. This isn't about being perfect. Stress is part of life. The goal is to give yourself more capacity, so when things get intense, you're not running on empty. Think of it like building a buffer, a reserve you can lean on when the week gets heavy. And just a quick reminder, this video is for education, not personal medical advice. If stress is severe, constant, or tied to a medical condition, it's worth talking to a qualified healthcare professional for guidance that fits your situation. But don't underestimate the power of steady, simple steps. You can feel better, and you absolutely deserve that kind of balance. If this guide helped you, give it a quick thumbs up and consider subscribing to Alan Art Health for more science-backed videos on health, nutrition, and everyday wellness. We talk a lot about mental health, gut health, fitness, and simple habits that actually fit real life, and we genuinely love to have you here with us. Now I'm curious, what's your go-to strategy when stress hits? Drop it in the comments. Your tip could be exactly what someone else needs today. Also, don't miss our next video on the connection between mental health and gut health. We'll link it on screen so you can see how supporting your gut may also support your mood. Thanks for watching and for choosing to take care of yourself. If you want to check the science behind what we covered, all the studies and references are listed in the description. Until next time, stay well. And remember, stress management is a process, and the small choices really do count. Take care.